It's Katie Lee, and this is Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast, a replay of today's full show. Z103, it is Katie Lee. How we doing today, my friends? I discovered something new with Nix over the weekend. If you don't know, Nix is my dog, and she's basically my child. Anyways, my friend sent me a TikTok, and he's just like, dude, you should see if she likes to watch Bluey. And I'm just like, she doesn't ever watch the TV. Like, she does not care. Unless there's a dog barking on the screen, she does not care to watch the TV whatsoever. But my curiosity got me. So, found it on Disney Plus, turned it on. That girl, I've never seen her watch TV ever in my life. But as soon as I turned it on, her eyes went wide and she just stared at the TV. And then she passed out. Like, I have a video of her watching it, and she was hypnotized. She just sat there and watched it. And then next thing I know, her eyes were starting to get sleepy, and then she passed out to sleep. And I'm just like, whoa, we're going to start doing this more often. Yeah, no, she loved it. It was crazy. I actually saw somebody say that Bluey was actually made out of colors that dogs can enjoy as well, and movements and sounds that dogs can pick up and enjoy. So I don't know. I thought that was actually really cool. So not only does your 2-year-old toddler love it, so does my 2-year-old toddler dog. Z103, it is Katie Lee, and I have your 2 o'clock tea for today. Lots of things happening from the Golden Globes last night. But let's see. Golden Globes, one battle after another. Hamnet and The Pit are front runners heading towards Critic and Choice and Oscars. Let's see. What was it? They also, one battle after another, took Best Picture, plus Director, Screenplay, and Supporting Actress, while Hamnet won Best Picture and Best Actress. And then The Pit and the Studio also scored some major wins. Timothée Chalamet snagged Best Actor for Marty Supreme. And there's been a lot of talking about Nikki Glasser from all of her commentary and roasting Hollywood, politics, and CBS News. Let's see. There's the NAACP Image Awards. Sinners leads with 18 film nods, while Taylor Swift and Kendrick Lamar score multiple nominations across music, TV, and film categories. Let's see. We have some new TV and streaming releases that are coming up in the next couple weeks. So you're going to get Starfleet Academy on Paramount, The Beauty on Hulu, Game of Thrones prequel, and Night of Seven Kingdoms on HBO Max. And for music, Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters snagged Best Original Song at the Golden Globes. Let's see. We got Olivia Dean, The Art of Loving hits a new peak at number 3. And let's see. Fate of Ophelia, still number 1. So that's kind of all I got for right now on 2 o'clock tea on Z103. Okay, so I watched the new Netflix movie, People That We Meet on Vacation. It's based off the book. And I've seen a lot of people that are really, really bummed about it because it does nothing like the book. It's still similar, but they missed out on a lot of Alex's commentary. I've never read the book. I actually really liked it. Finally we get some good rom-coms back in this world. I genuinely loved the movie. But like I said, I didn't read the book, and so I don't know what it was supposed to be like. But everybody else that read the book, they're just like, it needed more. Z103, it's Katie Lee. Got this story at eastidahonews.com. Idahoans are being challenged to complete 250,000 acts of service by July 4th as part of America's 250th anniversary. So it's a statewide effort called 250,000 Acts of Service. That's original. Sorry. It encourages people of all ages to volunteer, help neighbors, support local profits, and service opportunities can be found through Just Serve, and participants can log their acts online to track progress. The initiative was announced in obviously, Idaho Falls, making the city the pilot location for the rest of the state. And state lawmakers are also expected to formally recognize the challenge during this year's legislative season. So, if you would like to check this out, you want more details about it, head over to eastidahonews.com. I actually think this is an awesome thing. I'm all about more acts of service in the community, so I think it's awesome. Let me know what you think about it, or go check out the full story, eastidahonews.com. finally, they keep saying that they're bringing back the 2000s looks, and all I gotta say is that's cool and all, but I finally saw a video that they're bringing back gauchos. Do you remember gauchos? They were literally the greatest pants in the entire world. All I gotta say, if I see a pair in the wild, I will be getting at least 5 of them because those were my favorite. Z103, it is Katie Lee. We're about to dig deep into Katie's subconscious. Get ready for it. It's kind of scary. I don't know why, but all of a sudden, like in the past 3 months, my dreams have just been weird. Like, really weird. There was one night where I woke up. I do sleepwalk, by the way. I woke up, like, sleepwalking, and I was running away from Voldemort, and I opened the front door, and I was like, wait. No, this isn't real. Went back to bed. And then the other night, I had a dream when my dog started licking my face that there was a masked man saying, peekaboo, and I tried to pull his mask off, and it was my dog, and I was petting my dog. The other night, though, I dreamed that I was getting a terrible deal on packages of toilet paper. I'm not even making this up. I remember this dream. I was in a store, and it was just like 3 for $9. I was like, whoa, that's awesome. It was literally 3 rolls, and they're just like, you do realize that you'd get a better deal if you bought the big packages. I'm like, not even close. And then I found out that I didn't get a good deal. And so that's why am I dreaming of getting bad deals on toilet paper? I do. Toilet paper is on my grocery list, but like, what is going on? Why is my dream brain going crazy all of a sudden? I don't remember having all these crazy dreams very often last year, but all of a sudden just like, bam, the crazy's coming out of Katie just a little bit more. I got to be careful or else I'm going to start running through the yard thinking Voldemort's still chasing me. Anyways, in case you wanted to deep dive in how crazy I really am, ta-da! This is a weird thought that I've had. Does anybody use their Stanley cups for, like, keeping food warm? Like, do you ever just fill it up with soup in the morning instead of, coffee or whatever? Do Stanleys actually keep them warm? Like, I know modern or older Stanley cups absolutely do, but do they? Because, like, I could cook a Hot Pocket and then put it in a Stanley cup and it would stay warm. Like, are we not utilizing Stanley cups to their full potential? Because I feel like there could be better things to use it for. Just saying. Idaho's #1 hit music channel, Z103. It's Katie Lee. All right, my friends. Got some dating or life advice today. It's 2026, okay? We are officially not accepting the bare minimum from anyone. Not your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your best friend, who, comes in every now and then and disappoints after months and months, and then you're just like, oh, hey again. Effort is literally, it's not that too much to ask for, okay? Consistency, it's literally the standard. So if there's somebody in your life that can't show up, cool. We're done lowering the bar just so somebody can step over it. Get a grip, ditch them. We don't need the bare minimum, okay? Z103, it is Katie Lee. My friends, let's talk about mama munchies. If you are currently pregnant, you're rocking that baby bump, but you got some weird pregnancy cravings, this is your time to shine. If you have a weird pregnancy craving, go and enter it through our apps, Vibes 103, Throwback 103, and Z103 for a chance to win $1,000 worth of nursery baby items. All the diapers, all the baby wipes. You got a crib, glider rocker, changing table, swing. Literally the things that you need for your baby. Also, along with that, you don't just get that. You get a newborn photo shoot from a local photographer. Her social media handle is A Slice of Life by Jocelyn. She's fantastic. Now, I'm looking through a handful of these cravings, and this one doesn't look too bad. Home fried chicken with avocado, salt, lemon, and Chick-fil-A sauce. Now, that sounds good. But there was one in here that I'm just like, what in the world? This girl craves balsamic vinegar. She is drinking it out of the bottle. What? The problem with this is that the top 5, once we get all of the entries, we're going to go into a voting period, and then you guys get to vote the best pregnancy craving. And then the top 5, we will be recreating here at Z103. If I have to drink balsamic vinegar out of a bottle, whew, this is going to be interesting. So all I got to say is if you got a weird craving, you're pregnant right now, go and enter through the apps, Vibes 103, Throwback 103, Z103, or super easy, Z103.fm, or also through social media at Z103 Idaho, but easiest way, Z103.fm. It's Mama's Munchies delivered by Mountain View Hospital and Z103. Katie Lee here on Z103, Idaho's #1 hit music channel. I got your daily dummy for today. We're going to Kota, India. We have two guys that tried to break into a home at night, and unfortunately, they did not think their break-in completely through. So it looks like they decided to try and go through a kitchen exhaust fan to get inside. Don't ask me why they thought that was the best idea. You know, instead of slipping through like they probably hoped, one of them got stuck halfway through the vent hole and couldn't move, couldn't get out. And so neighbors and the police spent about an hour carefully getting him out instead of cutting the metal. But this dude really needs to find better co-pilot with these kinds of things, because his robber buddy decided to run off and said, "Good luck, buddy. I'm out of here. I'm not getting arrested for that." So, yeah, the first intruder was freed, arrested on the spot, and now the cops are hunting for his partner in crime, like I said, who decided to make a run for it. So, like I said, 2 rules out of this. Choose a wise way to break into the house. Choose better accomplices. The end. Z103, it's Katie Lee, my friends. I'm out of here for the day. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening. Y'all stay safe, stay legit, be awesome, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for listening to Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast. If you enjoyed the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Katie Lee on Z103 is hosted by Katie Lee and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.